let's talk about the strong bases. What are the strong bases? The strong bases are those compounds which, when thrown in water, produce 100% hydroxide from whatever I started with. They usually are salts of the form something with an OH on them, which makes the cation and completely dissociated the hydroxide. So whatever I start with, at equilibrium, by definition, 100% cation and hydroxide. So what are the compounds like this? They're easy to find. You don't even have to memorize them. This is called a periodic table, and this is called the two columns that house the strong bases. Lithium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. These are the strong bases. What about this column? In this column, we have calcium hydroxide, we have strontium hydroxide. These are the strong bases. So basically, these two columns, with the exception of magnesium hydroxide, are your strong bases. Why? Because when you dump them in water, you assume they dissociate completely. So over here, I'm going to write down my strong bases. They are NaOH, LiOH, KOH, RbOH, CaOH2. Notice that I have to have two hydroxides because I have a charge on calcium of +2. Strontium hydroxide, that's good enough. Those are strong. So you take the alkali earths and the alkali metals, their hydroxides are strong. What are the weak bases? Everything else that is a base. Notice that by knowing your strong acids and knowing your strong bases, you have captured all of the problems that we're going to work as strong problems in this particular lecture, and we're going to leave everything else to be weak for a subsequent lecture.